Welcome to the deep dive. Ready to dive into something big.
Always. What we're tackling today.
Today, we're going deep on Google's quantum AI. They're doing some seriously next level stuff.
Quantum AI. Okay, I'm intrigued. What exactly are we talking about? What kind of sources do we have?
Well, we've got some juicy bits straight from Google themselves,
Yeah.
their own websites, blog posts, that kind of thing. And our mission today is to unpack what they're building, what it all means, and maybe get a glimpse into the future.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get into it.
Okay, so quantum computing. Why is everyone making such a big fuss about it?
Well, Google's mission statement kind of says it all. Building quantum computing for otherwise unsolvable problems.
Unsolvable problems. That's a pretty bold statement. What kind of problems are we talking about?
I mean, think about the problems that would take even our most powerful computers billions of years to solve.
Right, like mapping the entire human brain or...
Exactly. Or designing completely new materials at the atomic level, or simulating complex chemical reactions to develop miracle drugs. Quantum computers could theoretically tackle these problems in a fraction of the time.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. But there's one thing I keep bumping into. Error correction. Why is that such a big deal in the quantum world?
Well, imagine a quantum state as like a house of cards in a hurricane.
Oh boy. Okay, that's fragile.
Exactly. The slightest interference can mess everything up, and that's where error correction comes in. It's like building a force field around that house of cards to keep it stable.
Got it. So it's like the essential foundation for reliable quantum computing.
Absolutely. Without error correction, it just wouldn't work.
Makes sense. So error correction is huge, but how does Google see this technology actually being used in the real world?
Good question. That's where the XPRZ quantum applications comes in. Google's put up a $5 million prize for teams that can develop practical quantum algorithms for real-world problems.
$5 million. Wow, they're serious about this.
They are. And they're focusing on three main areas: chemistry, materials science, and energy.
Like, what kind of real-world problems are we talking about in those areas? Give me an example.
Okay, so imagine using quantum computers to discover a new catalyst that could capture carbon from the atmosphere.
Whoa. So actually, like, reversing climate change.
Exactly. Or designing personalized medicine tailored to your specific DNA. These aren't just sci-fi dreams anymore. They're the concrete goals behind this competition.
Okay, that's seriously impressive. But with great power comes great responsibility, right?
I read that Google's really pushing for a responsible approach to all of this. What does that even mean in this context?
You're right to bring that up. I mean, any technology this powerful could be misused, and Google seems to understand that. They're all about open research, ethical guidelines, and making sure this tech benefits everyone.
So it's not just about what they can achieve, but how they achieve it.
Exactly. They're thinking about the bigger picture, which is encouraging.
I'm glad to hear that. So we've talked about the what and the why, but what about the so what? If Google figures out this whole error correction thing and unleashes the true power of quantum computing, what does it mean for you and me? What problem would you want them to solve first? Let us know your thoughts. We'll be diving into more fascinating topics soon. Catch you next time.